Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Hey, folks, it's New Year's past and we're into the next year, and there's so much that's about to come at us that we thought we'd just screw around with a pub chat and whatnot before we have to cover the real world.
Yeah, it's all right. He's already fucked up. Trump has practically declared war on Iran again.
Yeah.
Last night at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know. It's already just... So we decided that we're not playing today.
God.
Oh, we might end up. Who knows, right? Who knows where we're going to go. But, yeah, it's 2026. Welcome to it.
Yeah.
You know, the first day doesn't count. So, you know.
You can keep it. You can have it.
So far. Yeah. The only thing that can make this good is to watch a whole bunch of hard righties like MAGA groups and others in other countries lose brutally in any election that comes up. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what's his name? Old Mumdani. He got signed in the other day. So
yeah,
lots of MAGA tears over that.
Oh yeah, yeah. And there was a little election somewhere where somebody's points over the Republicans went from a few to wow, a crazy amount. Mm. Yeah, Brian Taylor Cohen's putting it in the book coming up.
Yeah, he's got a book out, you know. Oh yeah.
But yeah. And Trump's trying to do something with the post office to make it so that he can control the votes or something. I haven't really caught on to that one yet.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll hear more about that. It's something to do with the fact he's trying to get rid of the postal voting thing, but it was all to do with the postmark. Mm. What he was doing is when you take your letter, your vote, your postal vote to the post office, what would happen is it would get postmarked almost immediately. And what he's doing is something that will slow down the postmarking system. So if your vote gets to the voting office and the postmark is too late, it won't be counted.
Wow. Is there stats somewhere that say that Republicans overwhelmingly don't use mail-in votes? Like, why? You know, I don't, because I mean, as I see that's a 50-50 toss-up to who you're going to screw over.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the military, I guess, overseas and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know how that really kind of works out in his favor. But I don't know. It's Trump, innit?
Yeah.
Don't try to use logical reason.
Yeah. If you're in the live chat and you know the reason, don't tell us.
We don't need to know.
I don't think I can handle it, to be honest. You know, it's getting a little bit stupid.
I know. What was the date today? 2nd. Oh, well done.
So here, I got something neat to show you. There's some dudes. One guy's on YouTube. He calls himself Mr. Mobile. I think his name is Michael Fisher or something like that. And then there's Crackberry Kevin, if you know that name, and a couple other guys. One of them was a former BlackBerry designer, and they came out with this. It's the Clicks keyboard, and it's like a silicone case with a cool little keyboard, and you clip your phone into it, and away you go. And some people bought it for sure, like enough that it kept them going. But it's pretty limited, and it makes the phone gargantuan. Like, I mean, all you have to do is put a little trackpad at the bottom, and it can substitute as a baseball bat at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so
tiny little keys too.
Yeah. So they upped their game, and they made this. It's called the Power Keyboard, and it's a cool keyboard. You notice how in the picture on the left, it's short, and then it gets taller, and then the third picture is the back of it. The taller picture is because it slides, and it connects to the magnetic connector in your phone, so it slides up when you push your phone, right? And then you can have the keyboard. And it's a little bit thicker than you would want, but it's also a battery pack for your phone. So it's meant for hardcore, keyboard warrior types, right? Flat earthers. But it's a pretty neat thing. Do we have I think I have just a little thingy here. Oh no, that's the other one, right? Yeah, here's a little, you can just see it in action quick. It clicks on and you just slide it up and use it, right?
Okay.
Right? But it's a little bit thick, but they call it the power keys. So I'm anticipating there's going to be a slim or an air version that doesn't power your phone. It just has a little battery for the keyboard and will be a lot slimmer. That's my take on that. But they also brought out an actual phone. Let me show you. It's got the keyboard on it, of course, right? And it's a simple little scaled down. It's meant to be a second phone to keep you in touch and whatnot when you're on the go. But in situations where you don't really want a full-on crazy doom scrolling mess. And it's got some pretty cool features. It's running on Android. It's not like some crazy thing. And I think they're going to be about, $450 or something. And there's a lot of, it's only just announced today, and there's a lot of tech YouTubers just going crazy over it because it's the minimal phone, the pared down to me, not such a distraction when you're doing things, but you still need to keep in touch tool that a lot of people are thinking they could really use. And a few companies have tried, they just failed miserably with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be the kind of thing that I like because I'm just not somebody who plays with my phone. I just communicate with it.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. Not convinced. People will go for it. I think you're right for for the right reasons.
Yeah.
I think people like to have all the little gadgets, even if they don't use them.
This is the thing. It's clearly in all their marketed as a second phone. It's not supposed to be your primary smartphone. It's,
Yeah, but then that's another $400 on top of the price of your phone.
Right, which makes it a more limited market, which is probably why it's $450 instead of $300, just because literally they're marketing to people with expendable income, right? Right? For me, I could probably get away with it as my phone because I would have like an iPad mini, which I do in the living room, that I way more prefer to use than the damn phone.
Yeah. It's going to be an odd one for sure, because, you know, you can have that sort of situation where people go, well, you know, I'm not carrying two phones around with me. I'll just take me iPhone or my Android Galaxy or whatever, and then leave that other one behind. Or there might be the people go, no, I'm just going to take this one and I'll leave me the Galaxy behind.
Yeah.
You know, it's I think it's going to kind of like split.
Yeah.
You know, the user base.
Well, actually, do a Google search for why I carry two cell phones, and you'll see a lot of people actually do this.
Yeah, a lot of people. Well, sometimes more than two.
You know,
I've seen people hot swapping their blooming SIM cards between one phone to another. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I don't get it myself, you know, but
yeah.
But
I mean, okay, you're a
you know,
spy and you need a burner phone. Fine, I get it. But you're not a spy. You work in a Starbucks.
Yeah, I was going to say at McDonald's, but yeah, you know.
No, you can't afford three phones if you work at McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, if you win them in the Monopoly game they like to play. But yeah, you know.
Free apple pie.
Yeah. I mean, that Mr. Mobile on YouTube, he's famous for carrying two phones at all times. But in his situation, it's because he's always carrying one to review and his phone. Because half the time he doesn't want to use the review phone because it sucks.
Yeah,
right?
Same story between two sheds Jackson. He's got one shed to keep his stuff in and one to review.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, but I think for me, that little phone could, for the most part, be my phone for as much as, you know.
Yeah, I could see you going for it.
Yeah.
I could see you liking it much. Depends what the buttons are like, though. You know, are they squidgy rubber ones, or are they decent key click things, or what?
Well,
I mean,
I'm used to the more traditional BlackBerry keyboard, and one that looks like this being a little crappier, right? But they have a BlackBerry case designer and keyboard designer in the company, so I'm guessing that it's actually pretty nice to use.
Yeah, I mean it has to be. I mean, if you're going to do that, it's got to be a damn good keyboard.
Exactly.
Otherwise, there's no point whatsoever.
Yeah, if it's got all kinds of deck flex and it's all just crappy, mushy buttons, right? That would be the worst, right?
Because that's exactly the sort of thing you'd expect some phone manufacturers doing. It's going, oh yeah, people want a keyboard. Yeah, we'll just slap on a keyboard. There you go, job done. But it's shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, speaking of reviewers and stuff, there's this mountain bike guy, Berm Peak, I think his name is, 2 words. And I don't know how, but YouTube decided that I must watch all of his videos. And I haven't owned a mountain bike since long before my son was born, you know?
Yeah.
And so, whatever. But there was a neat video today where he talked about an elaborate scammer who impersonated him to all these different bike companies to receive expensive e-bikes. And many of these companies sent him e-bikes. And when the cops finally show up at his door, because they do all this, you know, string him along once they figure out what's going on and stuff to nail down who he is, the cops go to his place and his home is just littered with e-bikes in the box, not even opened yet and stuff. The guy must have had like 40 of them or something.
And he's not even selling them.
No,
he's just like hoarding them, collecting.
Yeah, it's very strange story when you go through the whole thing, right? It was crazy. But he got them all delivered to his house because that's the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. What an idiot.
You have it delivered to next door, then steal it when the Amazon guy,
the
delivery guy turns up.
He even shows a picture in the video where the front of this guy's house had 2 empty mountain bike boxes just leaning up against the porch because he has nowhere to put it all.
Right.
Like, it's just on the front lawn. Come and bust me. You know? Wow. What an idiot. You know, it's like I always say to people, if you get like a big screen TV or something for Christmas, don't just put the box out for recycling, because any criminal knows to watch for you to be away from your home. You know, carve that cardboard up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no, or just put it on next door's bin delivery.
That neighbor you hate, right? Go and give that to them. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember some guys going to the Tesco superstore, and they got a big box, brand new box with a TV in it, and they were trying to get their money back because the TV's broken. Right? And the woman behind the counter was going, "Yeah, I can see the TV's broken, but this is clearly not the same TV that the box is for." And I'm not being cruel. I am being cruel. But I'm trying not to be cruel. But the people bringing it back were obviously not the sharpest penny in the sock, whatever the expression you might want to use. But yeah, they were a bit thick. And they were just like, "Oh, I got the receipt," and I'm thinking, it's not.
Wow.
This is a Toshiba. The thing, the box is for a Panasonic.
I'm wondering if they, after somebody said that to them, if they kept trying, I wonder if somebody in the parking lot said, "Hey, look, we've got the TV in the box and the receipt. We'll take half its value if you want to return it." Okay.
Yeah. The TV was probably like 10 years old as well. It was a CRT. It was a CRT.
Yeah. It was plasma, right? Just. Oh, that's too funny. That sucks. That's like those guys with the vans that are selling the speakers, and there's always some stupid tale along with it. And meanwhile, it doesn't they're so crappy and so terrible. Even if you give them $50, you've overpaid.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy, an Australian guy called Dank Pods, and he does kind of like funny reviews of shitty gear that he buys off the internet. And he now out in Australia, they had it over here too. Basically, they're called cash converters, which is basically just like it's basically like a pawn shop, basically.
Yeah, I think we even have them here.
Yeah, but Cashies is kind of famous in Australia, and it's the place you go to. And anyway, he was in there, for his last tour of Cashies for the end of the year, and he was looking at the section where all they got the car audio gear, and you could tell by the damage on all the speakers and all the equipment that it's been just ripped out of somebody's car and taken down to Cashies for some cash.
That's funny.
It's like how else can you say this is stolen without saying this is stolen?
Yeah,
it's just everything was marked and buggered where someone just ripped it out.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
I heard a story about this. What was it recently? I think it was like a mobile phone or an iPad or something like that, and it got taken. The people had basically set it up. It was stolen, and they followed it to a cash converters. And yeah, they basically tracked it to a cash converters, and they basically caught red-handed. But it's in the back, and you're not allowed in, but we'll investigate and all this sort of nonsense. And you never got an answer to it. But it's like, fine.
Yeah.
It's just receiving stolen goods out in the open.
Yeah. Yeah. Just after we got this car and Felix and I started being able to do things and whatnot, we were downtown having a drive, and I noticed one of the bigger pawn shops in town was shut, and the place was for rent. It was completely gone. I had no clue. Right. Because it's not like a pawn shop isn't something that's going to make the news, right? They're considered more seedy, and And then we went down the next block to where the next pawn shop was. And it was, yep, everything's being sold, leaving or closing up at the end of December, you know. And
Oh, wow.
that's where I got Scott Tracy. We popped in and 3/4 of the place was already empty.
Wow.
You know, normally when you go into a pawn shop and you look and you're like, my God, that couch is still here for sale. Like they just don't never sell that shit. It's gone. It finally sold. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah,
I mean, these I would have thought a place like that would be thriving in this modern times.
exactly.
Being skint.
Yeah, I was going to go check the third one because there's only 3 in my town, and I thought, you know, I don't even care. Like it was just, you know,
yeah. He probably bought all the stock from the other 2.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I wonder. Who's popping is talking about a Canadian pawn shop owner documentary. It's called Broke Inside the Pawn Shop. I'd have to check it out. Yeah. My entire band had a little buy and sell store in Vancouver in like 1991. And we did great. I mean, there was a guy that owned it, but he was so coked up, he barely ever came around. And after paying ourselves what we thought was fair, and we weren't like going crazy or anything, and we were fair about it, there was never much left over because, again, it's a pawn shop. You don't make a lot of cash, right? But it was good for us for a time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I was happy about that. It was kind of fun. Hey, we got some shout outs here. We got Yvonne Way with a super sticker. Hey, Yvonne Wayne, the little foxy guy is, it looks like he's, you know, kind of calming down for the evening. I'm not sure what he's doing. I wish there was
He's digesting, I think.
Is he digesting? Maybe he's just feeling like I am with a sore back. Oh, I'm actually full on grandpa mode activated here with a heat pad and all. It's kind of funny. But thanks, Yvonne. Very cool. Thank you very much indeed. And then Grunge Thing's gifting out memberships. Hey, Grunge Thing. All right. Thank you very much. Wow, there was a big volume difference there. That was interesting. Hey, Grunge Thing. Huge. Love the gifted memberships. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, something was wrong with the setup. Okay. Hey, thanks, guys. That's super cool. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, and I took a painkiller and a muscle relaxant like half an hour before we went live, and I am having a beer. So if you see me slide out of my chair and hit the floor, just end the stream. You know, I'm sure I'll wake up eventually and figure it out.
Either that or you're just going to do a massive shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When you said it was a muscle relaxant, I didn't think it was specific to one area.
Yeah. I farted so hard they heard me in Nova Scotia. Oh. Yeah, Dark Oblation says no alcohol. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have, but I'm only just gonna have a couple. And then that way if I get like, you know.
Yeah. No alcohol means no alcohol. Not just like a little bit.
Yeah, keep in mind, I'm not your average person doing this. I have tolerance, experience. I don't know what you'd say. Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah. No, I didn't even buy an 8-pack. I bought a 6-pack. So
yeah, taking it easy.
It is for
you're just keeping hydrated.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't even be able to say like hoser if I didn't have at least a couple. Right.
I mean, I've got a glass of whiskey sitting here waiting for me to have a sip at, but I've only got it there for the water content.
Yeah. That the alcohol tags along isn't my fault, right? You know?
It's nothing. It's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I tried to find a bottle of water, but Glenfiddich was all that I found.
Wonder what that noise was. We got one of those fucking tumble dryers. It's a Samsung one. Don't hate me. And it's one of those. It's one of those like newfangled ones that when it's finished, it sings a bloody song to you.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, it was so funny. It's just
Never gonna give you up. Never.
Well, no, it's some classical piece, but it's like pling 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 pling. And the funny thing is, it's like it's digital. I mean, it's not even a MIDI file.
Right.
You can't even select
Really
a different song. Yeah, I know.
Really?
It's like how many kilobytes?
Well, yeah, did
of
they spare
information?
2K for that? You know? What are we working with here? A ZX Spectrum? You know? We're counting bytes, you know?
It is kind of funny. And there's loads of videos on YouTube of people, getting their acoustic guitar out and playing along with them.
Oh, wow. No, the thing that really pisses me off about that crap, it's the same with my phone. I like my phone to ring like an old telephone because if I've got music on or something, that little blurb, this modern crap or whatever they sell you or put in there can blend in. But the old cuts through anything, you know? I just want to be like a proper buzzer or a bell, you know? What the hell is so hard?
I used to back in the day when I actually used to, mess around with my phone. My ringtone was the TIE Fighter attack on the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. Dun, 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 dun. So I always knew it was my phone ringing. Now the funny thing is, over the years, you stop playing with those little, you don't even change the background or the ringtones or anything.
Right.
You don't change any of that. You just can't be bothered. And what happens now is like, well, I had to change it because I was getting so sick of on the TV, someone's phone would ring or they get a message.
Yeah, and you go, I know. Like in the early iPhone days when everybody just left the default iPhone ring because it told everybody around you had an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
When everybody else had some lame ass whatever. And that would drove you crazy back then.
Well, there was that old Nokia ringtone as well.
Oh,
that was made famous by a British comedian over here. And it is like
yeah.
So a friend of mine in the guitar community, he actually put out the classical piece that was taken from. And, it became like a very, very famous piece of music,
I wonder how many people use that song that Tecmone resurrected by accident and made famous. What's it called? Yeah, some dude even got his street musician auto play thing playing it and stuff. Is really cool. Somebody in the chat will know, I bet. There's got to be somebody who watches Tecmone that knows what I'm talking about. I can't even remember the melody in my head right now. But anyway, that would be one that I would accept, But yeah, like having the dryer and only one choice. Come on, if you're going to put digital music in, for the love of God, make me, give Lars Ulrich his $5 and put a Metallica song in there. Fuck.
There was a funny bit in the TV movie for Max Headroom, the UK version film that is, and where they had there was an advert out for an album of ringtones written by U2.
And I bet Tim Cook put them on your phone for free too.
Yeah, you didn't even ask for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I thought that was kind of like funny because it's like that is almost predicting the future.
Yeah.
I don't think any musicians have recorded ringtones, but you can turn any piece of music into a ringtone.
Bono would license the YouTube catalog to an audio playing bidet if they paid him. You know, he'd custom record a song.
An idea.
Yeah, he'd custom record a song, dude. It would be like, "Let me clean your backside," and he would go all funky with it. You know, imagine Bono trying to do a cool Ricardo Montalban accent.
Yeah. And the edge is inside the bowl going, God, the acoustics are great in here.
Yeah.
Listen to that reverb.
Yeah. Listen to me play one note for 30 seconds. Isn't that cool? Well, I remember the first time I heard Where the Streets Have No Name. But okay, you know, he's actually like playing more guitar here now. And then I thought, wait a minute. And I started listening. Yeah. I'm like, I know. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm just hearing good delay usage. Exactly.
Yeah. It was cool. I mean, it was cool though. I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I swear to God. You know what they did to get Bono's vocal recording for that song, though? They waited until he was in labor.
I wanna run. I wanna hide.
Yeah. You know, and at the end of every last syllable or whatever he speaks, his entire air has to be pushed out through the mic. Oh, you know.
You got like a big squeegee behind him, just pushing the air up through his arsehole. Just get the last bit out.
Andre the Giant's got him in a bear hug, and just whenever he gets to the end of the sentence, he squeezes him.
bit harder next time, please.
Yeah. It's a good record, though. That's for sure. You know, it's the last.
Yeah, it's. You know, it's funny because I put my little USB key with all this, like, you know, the albums and things on. There's definitely like a cut-off point where when it was like play random tracks from their albums, and you go, now you just got shit, and anything beyond this point is shit.
I was just gonna say,
you notice that with so many bands like Duran Duran. God, you had your golden years. And then you went shit.
And then they just start taking themselves too seriously and all that. And you're just like, no, I'm done. You know?
No, it's because you know, the band had done their bit. They'd done their touring and now they're all living in mansions. They're not hanging around with each other.
Exactly.
Music. You know, they just turn up for a day. Let's record an album, boys.
And,
twat out a few notes and leave it to the producer.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's going full coda, if you know the reference.
Liam Wakefield says 3-album plateau.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. And if you go back to like the 60s and 70s and stuff and whatnot, it was on average, it was the second or third record that finally hit for a band. And then they would do maybe 1 to 2 more good ones. And then, look at AC/DC. How long after when Brian Johnson came in, it didn't take long before you started getting Fly on the Wall and a few records, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Well, it's interesting. Like, you know, one of my old favorites is Simple Minds, and they got like 6 albums before they got good.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of like punk synth kind of stuff.
Oh.
But it's great stuff, but not real bangers. I would say there's a couple in amongst it just to keep their careers going. But then they got really good, and then
for me, the only song I know is that Breakfast Club song, and they didn't even write it, right?
Yeah, well, they sang it.
Yeah, but it's not really indicative of the band. They go down on record saying they don't really like the song.
It's not on any of their albums. Only live albums.
Yeah. And yet that's the only thing that pops into mind when I think of them.
But like PJ said, that song, he says the movie made the song, but also the song made the movie.
Yeah. Well,
there's a tie in there.
classic example of that. PJ's right, because would anybody give a shit about that song? Oh yeah. If it wasn't for Ferris Bueller, no. Right? But it was so perfect in that movie, man.
It's funny though. You hear it on other. It came up on another film.
Quite a few actually when you look it up.
And,
funny, you know.
And I said no, that's not allowed.
It's
Bueller.
I know.
It's Bueller and Bueller. I tell you what. I tell you another funny thing. My missus was watching some film. She gave up. It was shit. And they were doing like a registration in class, and they're calling out the name of this kid. They were going Wheeler, Wheeler, and I said that is definitely a nod to Bueller.
Yeah,
there was the timing and the cadence of everything was exactly the same as that Bueller moment. And
that's so funny, man. That's so funny. I would do that if I had to call a roll call. I would. Well,
yeah, Ferris Bueller's has a massive cultural effect, I think.
Oh yeah. The best thing would be if you started doing the Ferris Bueller call for roll call. If you had somebody do, my sister's brother's best friend was told by this guy, that chick, right? That would be fucking hilarious, man. Simone. Yeah, her name is Simone, right? Yes, Simone.
I gotta watch that movie again. It's been ages since I've seen it.
Yeah. Just imagine if everybody got together and remade that movie. Because I'm the nurse that likes to be pushed around in my wheelchair.
Yeah. He's the only character you remember in that film.
Yeah. Funny enough. Yeah, but when you're young, when Ferris Bueller came out, during that scene, you're just like, please, dear God, let that happen to me.
What, and have your sister answer the door and slam the door in her face?
That'd be a good reason for a homicide. Oh. This whole back stuff is not fun. Oh man.
Stop whinging. Doesn't make good content.
I think I'm going to really have to consider spending the money on a new chair.
Or back.
Oh, I'd love to get a replacement back, like a Terminator one, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you have been talking about a new chair for like 4 years now. Then you got one and then sent it back because it was crap. So, yeah.
I forgot about that. I just kind of got off on another tangent and forgot, but I think it's actually injuring me now. It's that bad, right?
Yeah. Well, take one of the chairs out your car, put it on some wheels.
Actually, Felix would fit better if I just gave him some pillows. Fuck, he's funny big in the car. Like, not overly big, but compared to sitting in your average car, right? It's funny. We've had a couple people mention to us when we unfold ourselves and get out. They're like, wow, you two fit in there?
Yeah, you're probably better off just opening the roof up instead of, using the doors.
Yeah. Just step out of the shoe,
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how long I got here, but... Oh, yeah, there we go. Just had to reposition the heat. Like I said, it's full on grandpa mode here today. All I did was lean over to pick something up, too. It's not even fair, That's when you know you're old, When simply cleaning up creates an injury.
Oh, I can't bend down to pick things up anymore. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, if I drop something now, I'm waiting for a young person to come along and pick it up for me.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where I've got to be a bit more mindful, not to just be like twisting and doing and grooving as if I'm 25 and just, slow down a tad,
Yeah. Less of the roller disco for you.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Liam Wakefield member message in the chat as well. I'm only just realizing, hey, there's 3 blocks, not 2. A new year of shilliness. You know what? It is indeed. And I hope it's a good year for us and you guys as well.
Yeah. I hope it's a good year.
Yeah.
Don't have my hopes up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's depressing, though, really, isn't it? We're 2 days into this year already, and get God.
Yeah, already moaning and groaning about it and whatnot.
Gonna be over. There's going to be like a cold snap coming through UK the next week or so. I know you mean cold.
Yeah, cold, like colder than you're used to. Yeah. You'll feel cold like we get sometimes. Oh, I hate the bad weather these days. When you're not feeling good and you're sore and this and that, all that stuff, man, and you go outside and it's like properly cold, it sucks.
I'm not even too keen on good weather either.
Too many people.
Don't like bad weather. Don't like good weather.
Yeah. If you could only have crappy weather without the cold, because then people wouldn't be there, so you could go outside and enjoy life, right?
Like spring weather.
Yeah,
it's not too hot. It's not too cold. Smell of something in the air. I'm not too sure what it is. It's not flowers anymore
because they're taking them outside now.
There's we have the community insect that flies around, pollinating for the entire county.
It's one tired fucking dragonfly, man.
Just one bee.
Barry B. Benson, and wow, is he tired?
Yeah. Eric, the half a bee.
Yeah. Semi Connolly. Unfortunately, it's still going to be a little while before any good weather comes. And, you get to that point where it's winter and you're like, God damn it, I just got to do something, right? Because you're getting a little bit bored. But like in my case, I'm not exactly going to go skiing. Like that kind of stuff is done, right?
I could never see you as a skiing guy anyway.
I did when I was younger,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a set of K2s and Tyrolia 360 bindings, I think were the last one I remember. And
totally meaningless.
Hey, yeah, I'm just trying to remember, Yeah. But I was into it for a little while. Yeah, at one point I even had shorter skis for like carving through mogully stuff, and then longer skis for the more flat runs to get some speed. Yeah, I totally remember being into it, but there's not a chance in hell now. I'd be that idiot, and the T-bar would come along to grab you and drag you up, and I'd screw it up and end up on the ground, and the fucking thing's got one of my skis and it's taking it away, and Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
you do that. I'll film you. And, put it out on the channel.
Yeah. I used to play hockey, so I remember I used to know how to skate, but if I was going to go skating right now, I'd probably just put 4 blades on a chair and ask for a push every so often, I'd have an armrest for a beer and an ashtray,
I think it's about 18 since I went ice skating at the laser disco ice rink.
Yeah.
on Saturday night.
I think for me, it's even longer than that. I don't think I've skated since I played hockey. And I think I stopped when I was like 12,
Yeah.
I just don't find all that effort fun anymore, Like,
No.
like, do you want to go play football? Man, don't you got like a porch and an armchair? Like, you know,
A rocking chair.
yeah, you know, exactly. You know, I was fine as soon as you said cold beer. I don't need to do anything else, you know?
Even golf sounds like too much effort.
Oh, yeah. Even if you got somebody driving the cart for you, you still got to walk from the cart to the ball, you know?
Well, I mean, that's one thing in the UK they're not big on is having the fucking golf carts.
Oh, I'm not.
Driving around the golf carts all the time. You actually do walk it.
Oh, no, I was fine with that when I was younger, but there's no way I'm walking 18, right? Not a chance in hell. Not even at a putt-putt, man. I'll do 9, you know?
Dark Ablation has just polished up a bottle of Disaronno. Time to sleep.
Oh, yeah. I bet that would be for sure. Hey, thanks for the shout, Dark Oblation. Awesome. Very cool indeed.
I don't think I've ever had Disaronno.
I was just having to think about that. I know the name, but I do not believe I have consumed said beverage.
I'm not too sure what it even tastes like.
By the way, he's saying it's off to bed and whatnot. It probably has a little bit of God damn it! I just had the word in my mouth and now it's gone.
Alcohol.
Yeah, but that one that's it almost gets you high, not drunk. Absinthe.
No. Apparently it's almond. It's an almond liqueur. So basically, it's cyanide. That'll make you sleepy.
Yeah. Hey, Dark Oblation, make sure wifey's got your EpiPen when she goes to bed, all right? You know? 1 second here.
Make sure she's not feeding you the special liqueur. Don't forget to take your medicine. My daughter brought me back, for Christmas. Every Christmas present, she brought back this year was Japan based because she's been in Japan.
Oh yeah,
and she brought back these little pack of liqueurs.
I thought you were going to say this little pack of roommates.
Oh, them too. It's got it just says the Choya. Aged 3 whole years. I drank it last. They come in these tiny little bottles.
So she got them on the airplane.
I don't. No. She's not been stealing from the hotel bar.
Yeah, she just slips the girl a 50 and says, "I need presents. Can I have a few different bottles, please?"
No, I think these are cheap. One thing she isn't is a spender of money,
right?
But yeah, so that's all it says in English. The rest of it is in kanji. So I have no idea how strong it was, what it's made from,
or how long it's going to take before the alien baby pops from your stomach.
Oh, the other thing I couldn't figure out was what flavor was it. What is this?
Maybe you have to drink another one before the flavor of the first one will show itself.
Well, I got the 3 bottles and they're all different flavors. So
burned rice, more burned rice, and holy Christ, was that scraped off the pan?
What flavor is it? Albatross.
Are you the guy that Bruce Dickinson sung about with it hanging on his neck so that it's just everything is taste like that now?
Oh, don't know what you're talking about.
Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner joke. That's, ow. I got to stop moving. I have this thing I do where I jiggle to get like my ass more comfortable in this uncomfortable chair. And every time I do that, it sends my lower back into a fuck off, jerk. Stop doing that. And I think it just proves that I'm not really.
We need to get you a spike.
I need a muzzle that covers my whole body,
Mm.
because I'm obviously dangerous to my own self. Elvin Archer says, do I like an avocado snowball?
Advocar.
What?
It's pronounced advocar.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically an eggnog, but it just comes pre-made in a bottle. It used to be highly fashionable in the 70s to have that with some lemonade to make a snowball, which is basically advocar and lemonade.
Oh,
yeah, it used to be. It used to be the sort of thing you'd slip the kids to calm them down on Christmas fucking Eve.
yeah.
Have one of these. Have another one. I actually have 3 or 4. It's time for bed.
Yeah, my dad.
Where's bed?
My
Daddy,
dad.
I can't find my bed anymore.
My dad used to do this thing. I bet my mom was in on it too. But anytime I would get like too annoying on Christmas or New Year's or one of those situations where I was just too hyper as a little punk, my dad would let me mix his rum and Coke, knowing that I'd take a few sips, right? And then, after I mixed him 3 drinks, I was, close to ready for bed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you went 50-50 on the rum and the Coke as well.
Oh, yeah.
So,
like I would slam half his drink and then have to top the damn thing up every time. So I'm like, I can't bring him. That's not enough, right? Oh, yeah. What he didn't realize was it was a great way to get me to go to bed or calm down on those occasions. But what it turned into was, by the time I was just a little bit older, was I damn well knew, and I would be the bartender, right?
Yes.
But I was smart enough not to let them see me enjoy the effects.
Yeah.
Right? Because if I start, it'd be great to do that now on like social media because you can hang out with all your friends. But for me, I'd just go and play guitar or whatever and go, hey, this is great. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny the habits you can let a child have, though, just because it makes your life as an adult easier. And then when you're older and you see the ramifications of your choices, you're like, fuck. I myself, with my son being very autistic, I have different ones than your average person. But I think we all have them, like when you realize how much your child swears and you're like, fuck, shouldn't,
Yeah, I shouldn't say fuck. Fuck, I should say fuck.
Yeah,
Stop saying fuck. You fuck.
Yeah, like my son hates swearing. I get in trouble if I swear around him, unless I injure myself. He understands that one, right? Yeah, it's
yeah.
It's
my eldest son. He's the one that he's not really. He's probably one of the ones that's probably more autistic in that sense, and he's never liked swearing. He's never sworn himself.
Yeah,
and it is kind of funny that when he does swear, he means it.
Yeah. Do you remember?
But the funny thing is, Kelly's the worst. She's the one that goes, "Oh, fucking this and fucking that and fuck that." Fuck. I'm just going, dude, could you stop swearing?
Yeah, you sound like an American trucker, honey. What the fuck?
Yeah. You don't need to apply the word fuck in the middle of every single sentence.
Yeah. How about
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's this guy Jeremy that I know in town, and when he was in his 20s, fuck or fucking was that pause word for him in everything he said.
Yeah, it's just an adjective for everything.
Yeah. And now that he's like, I think he's about 7 years younger than me or whatever, and he's got a few kids and stuff, when we bounce into each other and we're chatting, it's not fucking this and fucking that anymore, man.
well, that was the thing the other night. I saw someone talking about, I don't know, he's can't remember what he was going on about, but he was going around, talking about his fucking children, thinking, in this day and age, after the Epstein files, you don't want to be calling the fucking children. Yeah, because that's once you start going down that road, that's a completely different meaning whatsoever.
Yeah,
you got your fucking children. Okay.
Well, speaking of children, dude,
it's our normal children, and also our fucking children.
Yeah. But okay, so I've seen on social media comments where parents say like, I tried to ground my child today, and they threatened to call child services on me and whatever, and I was like,
okay.
wow, how educated are these kids, right? Like, what the hell? Because I never would have thought that in my youth as a 5-year-old or whatever, right?
No.
I heard it within the last 5 days in my townhouse complex. I heard like a 6 or a 7-year-old say, I'm going out to play, or I'll tell child services you're abusing me. And I was like, what the fuck?
Play that card, kiddo.
Well,
Play that
I
card.
wouldn't doubt that kid's already been taken, right? Right?
Yeah. But the simple fact that they're actually like putting that threat out on the line.
I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, what the fuck?
It's like what else have they got? On their parents, if that's the thing, I'm going out to play.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's abuse.
I want candy, or I'm telling dad about your dildo collection.
He bought it. In fact, he's the one that uses it.
Yeah. He bought me these so he can go to sleep in time for work.
Yeah. You notice Mummy's dildo collection is in Daddy's sock drawer.
Yeah, they're lined up on her hope chest with a pair of Daddy's pants. Oh. Okay. Oh.
What else has been going? I'll tell you what. Is a story for you. Completely change the subject. I was watching this thing yesterday, video on YouTube, and I think I posted a link to one of these people's videos before on our server, and it was a Star Wars movie, fan film sort of thing, and it was like doing the bit between on an Empire Strikes Back, where they track, and Boba and the bounty hunters, they all track the Millennium Falcon going to Bespin, and so Darth Vader gets to Bespin before Han Solo does, all that kind of stuff. And it's all done with AI. And this is the interesting thing about it. It was really good.
Really?
Apart from the soul. It looked great. I mean, you remember the days a couple of years ago we were talking about face replication, using what was it called? God, I forgot what it's called now.
Stable?
What was it? Deep fake.
Yeah.
Everything was all deep fake. So you have someone play the role and then deep fake face on it.
Right.
But this is just AI prompts now. Now the AI video is essentially pretty darn good. I'm not too sure where they got the AI voice for Lando Calrissian, because he sounds like he's talking in a toilet. The whole thing.
He sounds more like the king of funk there. What's his name? Singing on an AM radio,
Yeah, it's really weird. But the thing is, this is the strangest thing.
James Brown.
It's really good. It's really good, but it's also dead.
Right.
It's like watching a movie through sharks' eyes, and it's kind of like an advert for why we can't allow AI into the movie industry. it's also a good advert for where we should allow AI into the movie industry.
It's also a warning for how close they are to being able to add AI to the industry, right?
Yeah. Well, we know people are creeping it in every now and then, but
I'll say this, man. For the amount of money they charge us for streaming or going to the movie theater and blah, 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 if I don't see that massive list of credits that, you know, somebody like yourself is in and the company and well, you know, your associated friends and stuff and whatever, how it works, right? You know, if I don't see that massive list and I just see AI prompt coordinators and stuff like that, I swear to God, man, I'm going to lose my shit because it just means there's more money for the already uber rich, right? Because AI prompt coordinators are not going to get paid what real animators got paid making Toy Story and stuff, right? Well, maybe not Toy Story, but Toy Story 2.
Sorry, can I just point out that you're the last person to complain because you're a pirate. So
but hold on.
You're not like going to the cinema and paying for the ticket,
right? But here's the thing. I do a lot of downloading, but at the same time, we have a massive video collection because my son has to have a tangible copy of his favorite stuff and so on. And you know, when we do some contribution, but it was, you know, the day that Will Smith and a few people started getting paid $20 million a movie for like Men in Black and whatnot, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this now, right? You know, and if the stars were making 5, 6, 8 million a movie, which, you know, they do in some of the smaller ones and stuff. And I know all these other people are getting paid and stuff in the background. And then it's not, you know, $59 a person with a thing of popcorn and a drink to see a film. I'm back. I used to love going to the theater, but it became an exercise in greed that just became the only people that go now are parents that have children that beg to take them and, you know, dating people, right? That's it, you know?
Well, going back onto the AI thing, because, you know, no, it's okay. No, because they're all valid points and we'll come back around to those, I think. But, you know, what was interesting was the fact that this channel slowly devotes his time to making like Star Wars content of stuff, of bits of scenes that we never got to see.
Right.
And
I like this idea. I need the link. I
like the idea. I love the idea. But they're, you know, like I say, their videos are kind of like they just don't have any soul or passion in them. They're great, but
Do you think?
Whereas, hang on, let me get to my point. Whereas, if they did like Marvel kind of movies with AI, I don't think anyone would fucking notice.
Well, you'd get some that would rip it apart, but for the most part, people would just watch and go, "Cool."
But the thing is, my point is, a lot of those are pretty soulless in the beginning.
Yeah,
Just
well, then no, that's
it's not AI, it's CGI.
That's why I say you'd get a few that would notice, but for the most part, people would just go, "Yeah, that's cool."
Yeah,
right. You know, absolutely. But when it comes to Star Wars, you've got generation of geeks and nerds, right? You know,
especially when you're picking on those first 3 movies where I actually had actors doing stuff. And they weren't wooden like they were in all the other films.
Yeah.
You know,
and you got the whole thing with the like the modern superheroes, the true geeks and nerds of the modern superhero stuff. They're comic book guys and girls. They're not they're not the movie people. Sure. Some like I look back on the originals Avengers movie, and when you watch it, there's a lot of places where you could go, well, that makes no effing sense and so on and whatnot. But I still look back on it fondly because it was a great ensemble. You know, there's many moments where it's fun and, you know, sure, you get bored of the CGI at times, but, you know.
Oh, God's joy. Jesus Christ. It just, half the time of the CGI, it just goes on and on and on and
especially
on.
after that movie and forward. Yeah. Like some of the newer movies, you're just like, 12 minutes and you're literally using a stopwatch and you're like, will there be any story soon? You know, like, you know, there was a time not that far gone in cinema where during the action, the story kept up, but not anymore. Because while they're doing all that CGI stuff, if they slow it down to talk, that means you have to integrate with people, and you know, where it's easier just to fucking render it and send it. You know, I think that's part of it.
Well, again, when you go back to things like The Empire Strike Back, when you have those, like, you know, the final climactic moments when you got Luke facing off Vader, and you got Leia and Lando trying to chase after Han.
They're people.
But also you got these divergent stories. And they're always like building up and coming together all at the same time. Fantastic storytelling. But when you just have like a man who's dressed in like a rock outfit, slamming people around, and the city's blowing up around them, and you know,
it's 25 against a million, and you're just watching a CGI bloodbath. You know, it's just like,
and again, they just put too much on the screen. I mean, that was one of the things that Lucas also was a problem with when he just tried to put more and more on the screen. He almost felt it like a challenge. How much can I put on screen? But when the simple fact of the matter is, he should have learned that less is more.
Yeah, you know? The original, before he dressed up Tatooine and stuff, it was better.
Yeah, didn't need all like some of the battle sequence in the prequels. You know, it's just like, you didn't need like 10,000 ships.
Yeah, it becomes the joke in Spaceballs where the ship in the beginning cruising over top like Star Wars takes way too long, right?
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yeah, exactly.
In Spaceballs, it made a point.
It should be like American football. That should be a foul, a penalty for unnecessary longness.
I'm not sure American football is a prime example to use for the pace of storytelling, because they stop every like 10 yards.
They rev the engine up to 11,000, dump the clutch, and instantly hit the brakes for like 5 minutes, right?
Not that I watch American football.
Yeah, every time they get the race started, the marshals go on strike. Hold on, fuck.
Well, the Americans find it exciting, so you know, whatever, you can have it. I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
mind you, they're the first to complain about cricket, and then so am I.
yeah. I'll say this though, I never played a lot of football, American football. Being a Canadian, we play the same version of football, except 3 downs, not 4. Never mind. But when I actually learned to play some football and get into the plays and everything in early computer games, specifically Mattel in television football, it actually becomes very strategic. And you know, when you start getting, you know, like it's pretty cool. And then from those experiences, I did actually start watching football and became a big fan of the San Francisco 49ers. 69ers.
You saw it with a different eye.
Yeah. I actually, when they had like Joe Montana and Jerry Rice and whatnot, I was a big fan during that era. I watched their games. I can't be bothered now because they're just overpaid pansy ass bitches. But you know,
but it's interesting. You talk about the strategy in American football, because it is like the non-thinking man's chess.
Yeah.
Everybody can go diagonal.
Actually, though, for the coach, it's very much like chess, right? There's actually been some great football games come out over the years where you're not guiding the passing and stuff. You're running the team, picking the plays and so on, and letting it evolve and go. And some of those are, to me, even more fun than frantically, you know, trying to, third receiver, that's button this and that, and you got to cross my toes at the same time. You know, it's they're pretty fun. Yeah, I haven't played one in a long time, but you know,
It's not like the Picard maneuver in Star Trek.
Yeah.
You move left a bit.
Yeah. Just enough to let Riker do his maneuver onto the chair. It's an audible. There's a second play, right? You know?
What is the Picard maneuver? I just move it left a bit. It's all right.
Yeah. Just get left of shot so we can see Troy's titty, please. Okay, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I hate being old and sore. Really sucks.
We hate you being old and sore.
My neighbors have been.
We hated you before then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We weren't going to admit this in public. You know, come on.
No, yeah.
But yeah, a bunch of my neighbors, when they found out my back was all locked up and I'm kind of hunched over when I'm walking, were offering me painkillers, and all of them have like prescription like things with codeine in them. And I'm like, no, can't take that. And I started thinking to myself, what the fuck's going on around here that everybody needs this stuff?
Yeah. Have you tried fentanyl?
Yeah, you know?
I just happen to have some.
Yeah, how can this be normal?
Or a little bit of heroin will go a long way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's called Chasing the Dragon. Let me show you. You know? No, I can't.
You're living in a pharmaceutical factory. It's like all your neighbors are just like, you want drugs? We got the drugs.
Yeah, it was funny, man. I was like, what the hell? You know,
we got the drugs that can cure cancer.
Yeah. And then my one neighbor, she had like normal painkiller thing with a little muscle relaxant. Don't ask me I don't do well with all those clinical names, and I don't even try to remember. Like, I don't make an effort, right?
It comes in a little bottle. It's called amyl nitrate.
Yeah. And it looks like a little house, right? You know, like a tiny little house. You know,
it relaxes your bottom.
Yeah. Let's just say it should be called, from the colostomy company, right, or something.
Oh yeah, poppers. That's it. That's what they call them, poppers.
Poppers. Yeah, I don't think I take those.
I know they're little jars of things you sniff and
I don't sniff.
It's really good for gay sex, apparently.
Oh yeah, okay. That's yeah, I don't like sniffy dope.
There is actually a YouTube video about it, and I clicked on and go, "What the fuck is this?" And there's two guys who run this channel. They're lovely guys, but they're both gay. And it was like, the truth about poppers, and it's like, right, don't recommend channel.
Poppers. Okay, I'm definitely not Googling that on my computer.
Grunge thinks poppers are pretty gay.
Okay. Let's not get insulting or anything, but
no, we're not insulting. It's a thing that
I would say 30% of the women I've known in my life prefer sex with cocaine than without. So that's a thing. No, I definitely am the king of making bad choices, though. So
yeah, you make a damn good rum and coke. It's just hard to dissolve that powder into the rum.
Yeah. When you're out on a date and you hear the mirror come out, you know you're in trouble.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh. Yes, as the Shills account says in the live chat, we are not responsible for any recommendations of medications.
Absolutely not. Do we look like doctors?
Kidding me? I'm on my third beer and it feels like 5 because I took pills for like the first time in a decade or whatever.
Even recreational use. Don't listen to us.
Yeah. I'll say this though, they're right with the label on the thing. Don't take with with alcohol because, I noticed that now.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah. I think we'll get just enough time to finish a show, and then I'll slither over to the couch and try to crawl back up onto it and see how we do here.
I think it'll just turn into ooze.
Yeah, I'll just wake up in the hallway between my little room here and the kitchen and the dining room, and I'll wake up and I will be like, was I trying to go upstairs or to the couch? I don't even know.
You'd be like the guy in Terminator 2 that's just like the liquid all over the floor, and he's like trying to gather yourself together to reform yourself back into a human form.
Yeah. I think the muscle relaxer affects my whole body, though. Like, I find I have to squeeze this just to firmly hold the beer. Yeah. Yeah, you're watching you're watching me deteriorate right now live on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Send super chats for more alcohol.
It'd be funny. Yeah. So now I've had 3 pills, 9 beers, and it's 5 hours in. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Don't be like me, people.
For lots of reasons.
Yeah. No, just a few. No.
Just a few.
Oh, yeah, man. My body's heavy now. This isn't good.
All right. Okay. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm calling it. I think we should end the show.
Let's see if I can just go a little longer because it could be funny.
Oh, no. You told me.
Yeah, but I haven't done anything stupid yet.
It's like that scene in Young Frankenstein, which you haven't watched yet. You know, whatever you do not open the door. Even if I shout and scream.
And you're trying to say I got my hand on the doorknob right now, right?
Yeah. You go, help.
Yeah. There's a few people in the live chat yet. Very accented.
Oh, dear God. Well, welcome to the last pub chat of 2026.
Yeah, we're going to have a new channel name in about 20 minutes here because I'm pretty sure we're about to get deleted.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking about the only reason we'll be able to get, the only way we'll get you onto a show next time is with a Ouija board.
No.
We've done that one already.
Yeah. No, with the life I lived when I was younger, I'm all right. You know, I know that much, absolutely. But I haven't felt that extra, you get when you're having a few beers because of, pilly things in a long time. I don't take pills, right? Like I don't take pills. I have fibromyalgia and I smoke CBD and that's my way of doing it. I don't, but literally I was on the floor 2 days ago trying to get my back to realign or the muscles to stop freaking out or whatever, That's like the second time it's happened to me in 6 months?
We need to get those ankle hooks so you can hang upside down inside a door frame or something.
Oh, can you imagine?
Put you on the rack.
Oh, yeah.
Strain you out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing.
Do I have to fly to the Tower of London for this treatment? No.
You got all your neighbors, and they all can all bring you drugs. There's some questionable women in amongst your your residents.
Well, the ones I know anyway.
Hasn't any of them come over to offer you like some kind of like a back massage?
No. Everybody knows I don't play with my neighbors, man.
I'm not talking about happy endings. I'm talking about a massage.
No, nobody. I don't like to be touched. It's not happening. It's not happening. I cannot do that. I couldn't go to a chiropractor and lie down on the table and say, "Put your hands on me." There would literally be a fight in minutes. I just can't do it. I don't like being touched by women, men, anybody, unless it's huggy, kissy time. I just don't like to be touched. Can't do it. Can't do it. And with those limitations, you're never going to get a real massage now, are you? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Well,
Ah.
I can educate you on that one.
Oh, I know. People tell me I'm ridiculous about it, but it's one of those little autistic like personality traits that kick in. I don't like being touched, man. Oh.
What about if it's like we get like a herd of chihuahuas, little chihuahua puppies to walk over you?
That would be funny. Okay.
Cuddly, fluffy massage.
Yeah, that would probably work, right?
Yeah, a cat just on your back going.
Oh, yeah, I need that cat that goes to sleep on the big dog and does the nails thing first, right? You know? Yeah, where do I find that cat, man? Just put him on my lower back and go, okay, get comfy, buddy. Oh, yeah.
You go and grab one of the deer. Just give it the muscle relaxants and some alcohol.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
Sleep on you.
Yeah, just give me a fucking hoof, all right? You know, put that back in place, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I need to borrow like every one of my neighbor's cats and just be that cat person for the night and just lay down, let them just walk and do their thing all over me.
That sounds great.
Oh, it does. Great. Do they sell cats that are like trained to do that? You know?
What? Not by the hour. They don't.
God damn.
Well, maybe they do round your way. You know?
I can.
Town you got.
I can rent crack addicts by the hour, but I can't. You know, I can't rent. You know.
It's like you go to your local street corner. There's a pimp there saying, "Yeah, oh, here's Celicia. She's a dirty little. No. Have you got any cats?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, we got Fifi here. She pretends to be a cat. I mean, have you got any cats?
Yeah, look, dude.
I need cats.
Yeah, you're the purveyor of pussy, and I need kitties. You know. There's a new word for pimp: purveyor of pussy.
I think that's what they get printed on their business cards to elevate their status in society.
Ow. Oh,
they still drive a big pink Chevy and got like big hats and zoot suits and stuff, but their business cards are posh, gold leaf printing.
Speaking of zoot suits, man. Who were here in the live chat watching us? Even if you're not in the live chat, get in the live chat and answer this. Who here remembers the song Zoot Suit Riot? My son and I play that song all the time. It rocks. It's a really funny one.
Yeah, I know it. Is it an old song?
80s?
Oh, come on. Zoot suits were back in the 30s.
Yeah. That's why it's got this thing, right? Because it's it's a really cool track. Yeah. Check it out. I'm sure if we played it for you, we'd get shut down immediately.
There's a hilarious stuff in 1941. Yeah, we got all the soldiers, and you got the guys dressed up as the zoot suiters, and it's like,
wow,
so ridiculous. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Such a ridiculous outfit to wear, but
I mean,
that was the 30s for you. I say it was the 30s. That was 1941. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
hang on, what was the film? 1941, 1942. I can't remember now.
Yeah. I found it. The band is called the Cherry Poppin' Daddies, which, but yeah, there's the video for it, which is very 80s.
I've got a feeling you've played that before.
You think so?
Yeah, in one of your drunken states.
Well, let's not do it again then.
We seem to be repeating.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think we're really close now because I would have to get a beer, and I don't think that's a good idea until I navigate to my comfort zone and be not so comfortable as I try to fix what's ailing me.
Yes.
not the longest show we ever did, but probably safer to end now. Because if I start having number 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if I start having number 4, I'm probably going to be pill affected, nonsensical.
Yeah. We didn't like 1.5 hours. That's long enough.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's going to watch it anyway.
Well, I hope a few do. I wouldn't watch it, but you might want
to. I was here. I didn't know. Don't need to watch it.
Yeah. That's the truth. It's funny. YouTube doesn't count my viewership to this channel as one that I watch a lot. I have the stream open right now. I'm in the live chat, right? Like here, I'll go over. Like I've had the live chat open the whole time. I'll type hi. There I am. And yet when I go on YouTube and it shows me my most watched channels, the Shills is never one of them. And yet I'm here for every show. How? I don't understand.
I know you actually have to go back and like the show after you finished it.
Yeah, even though I clicked like already, they know that I haven't actually had this tab open as my main tab. And right now, if I click the show, it shows me the thumbnail. It's not playing the show because it knows. But YouTube, you also know that I'm in the live chat. And I'm in the YouTube studio for it. Come on.
Right. Okay. People in the chat, people who are watching, hit the like right now to make up the fact that Dick isn't capable of liking his own show.
Yeah. Throw me a bone here. Okay. Yeah. Let's kill this because I can feel it. It's time.
Yeah, we're killing it for medical reasons.
I think so. We got to thank Mexi Girl and the Shills account tonight. We got PJ CNET in the chat, our news hound extraordinaire. We got Shayna Caldwell, who's been hanging out with us since forever. We got Chris Lundy, again the same. Liam Wakefield, who's been around even longer. And Super Chat Matt, who's been around since the dawn of time. Thank you, everybody. Got to have your team. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck, my arms are heavy.
And don't forget to fool YouTube into think you like us by leaving us a comment after the video is finished, and leave us a comment in the comment section. That will show them. That will show YouTube and their dirty algorithms.
Yeah, YouTube hates us because we swear too much, so we could use the help.
No, we fucking don't.
Yes, we fucking do.
Well, I fucking don't. You swear a lot more than I do.
Well, I fucking do, but I think you fucking do sometimes, but not fucking always, because fucking sometimes fucking just fuck people speak how they fucking speak.
Stupid cunt.
So I hope 2026 for you fellow babies watching is better than 2025 was. Even if 2025 was good for you, but if it was, I doubt you're watching this channel.
Oh, is 2026 a leap year? Is it going to be like one day longer than we need it to be?
Oh, no. Remember. God, I wish it was 6 months shorter so we could just get to the midterms and unlock,
Yeah, we'll see you in November. We're still here. Oh, God.
So it's goodbye from me.
It is goodbye from drug-tailed, alcoholic-y spludge merchant, Mr. Dawson. So we'll see you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Is it going to be a Ukraine show tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll probably ask one of you to just repost an event from like last week, because at this point, I doubt I could even type properly to make it work.
Yeah, alrighty.
All right.
See ya. Well, I'll see you on Sunday, I guess.